What's up guys, I'm Rob, this is Cultured, and this is an album review of Bawskee 4 by Comethazine. I've never listened to a Comethazine album before, but it seems his formula is to come up with a chorus that is kind of catchy, and then just like sort of freestyle and half-ass a verse. It's okay if you can't really come up with anything creative there or anything good. It doesn't really matter, it's just a verse, who really listens to that? And then just repeat the chorus 2 more times. Then you end up with a song that's about 2 minutes. That's every single song on here. There's a lot of songs, actually. I'll see if I can get it up. Well, I know I can. I am capable. So it's 15 songs at only 26 minutes long. So very short tracks. I think producing this album would have taken longer than it would to write it. He has not put much effort into it at all. He did have some hard lines throughout it, though. I will give him that. I'm not going to take that away from him. In Riddle, he had one that I thought was pretty funny. Big thighs, big tits, big ass, that's what I like. Big sticks, big clips, big gas, story of my life. And then in 245s, he had 245s had a hard line. I got 245, bitch, I got 9 lives. That's clever. I got to give it to him. That's clever. 245s does equal 9. He's got 9 lives. It's a nice little tie in there. It's clever. It's clever. And then finally in Lame, he hit us with the classic, he gets shitty shitty bang pop dropped if he say some. Like if you're hitting me with the shitty shitty during any hip hop album, it's a guaranteed like. Production all throughout was really good, probably the most consistent thing of the project. 245's had a very hard beat. It started out with some like Halloween sort of sounding strings, like just to let you know, like you will get murdered while listening to this. It's like he is the definition of horror. We Gon' Win made me laugh. I do want to play that one. It's a nice sort of like happy little beat, but he's just rapping about the same things over and over again, and he's saying like, if it's war, we gon' win. That's the chorus. But it's a nice little like happy piano beat. It's so contrast. It's funny. It made me laugh. Jumpman 4 was another one that made me laugh. It's so bad that it's good. It gives me vibes from like The Room, where like you can tell he's tried to make something good and failed so hard at it, and it's funny. Double Decker is a good example of what we do not want from Comethazine. He's rapping fairly quietly. There's no energy, there's no aggression behind his voice, and that was just after Air Max as well, like one of the most energetic and one of the most hardest tracks on the album. So it was weird hearing him like not have that. And 556 was a big miss as well. The production was minimalistic, as were the vocals. He had a lot of flows like this, where there's a lot of space between words, and like the beat was very minimalistic as well, so between that you weren't hearing anything. It was just silent, and it was really weird. It was a massive flop of a track. He seems to be in this weird spot between like a gangster and a comedian. Like 21 Savage, I would 100% believe he's murdered someone. Like if I saw a news story that he's in jail for murder, I'd be like, he's done it. Put him away for life. He's done it. There's no way he has not killed someone. But Comethazine, if you told me he's murdered someone, I'll just say, no, you got the wrong man. Yeah, it's not. He can't. This man cannot murder anyone. And I say comedian because I think he's smarter than what he portrays, and I think he's marketed himself that way. So like as a better 6ix9ine, where he creates not controversy, he creates a lot of memes through his lyrics. He says funny things like the 245's bitch I got 9 lives. He tries to create a couple of those moments in each album, and then that gets memed, and that's how he gets his name out there. It's quite clever. You don't get yourself wrapped up in controversy like 6ix9ine has, who's on many people's hit lists. Yeah, he's just marketed himself as this over-the-top, energetic, hard guy, even though he's not. And like, I don't think anyone thinks he is. He sort of gets away with it. Like, people don't say, oh, he's fronting. They see him doing all of this hard acting, and they're just like, that's our Comethazine. He's somehow managed to get himself into a good spot of not being hated, but not having to live up to what he says he does. It's quite impressive that he's managed to get himself there. And similar to 6ix9ine as well, he doesn't seem to care about his music. Like, that's sort of like just a way to get himself out there. You know, like, that's not his number one priority. And yeah, you can definitely tell that in his songs as well, that he doesn't take himself that seriously. The album was better than I expected, but by no means does that mean that it's good. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, just because it made me laugh. But be sure to check me out tomorrow, because we've got my album review of The Amanda Tape by They. I'll see you then. That's a wrap.